4 years old, we lived in just a little north of Nacogdoches, Texas, a little town called Garrison, Texas. I heard something scratching on the screen. When I looked up, I seen a creature. It was showing its teeth and motioning for me to come to the window. Well, I'm totally traumatized by this. I freak out. I jump on my other brother, one of my brothers. I jump on him and I'm choking him, because I'm just in a panic and I didn't realize what I was doing. Well, he raised up and saw it turn to run from the window. When I got 18 years old, I talked to my oldest brother. And this, I had people tell me, there ain't no way you could remember 4 years old what happened back then. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember it very vividly. Well, when I was 18, I talked to my oldest brother. In 1969, he was 14 and a half to 15 years old. He had it do the same thing to him 3 different times. He woke up in the middle of the night and he heard something scratching on the screen. And he raised up to look and he said there was this evil, apish looking face and it was showing its teeth and it was motioning for him to come to the window. He would shake his head no, and he said he said this was, if that wasn't bad enough, it would shake its head yes. Keep doing this, showing its teeth. He said he would throw the covers over his head, and he said I was doing everything I could to scream, Mama, Daddy, Mama, Daddy. He said, I don't know if I was screaming or not. In my mind, I was screaming as loud as I could. He said I would just sit there and cry and shake. He said eventually I would fall asleep and I'd wake up, it'd be daylight, of course it'd be gone. He said, Bobby, it did it 3 times to me. And I turned around and told I was married at 18, I told my wife, I said, I told you. I've lived with that trauma my whole life. Well, I still, even though I hunt these things today, I still will not sleep next to an open window, whether it's raised or one that's not completely covered.